back to my channel, Beautifully Grace. As always, go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Thank you. Today this video is technically, y'all, this video was for Kenya's testimony in her rebuilders community, because we graduated, y'all. We graduated today, but it turned into something powerful. It turned into more than just a testimony. I feel like it turned into something that everybody needed to hear. So yeah, y'all about to come here. Hi, my name is Ada Harper. I am Kenya's sister. First off, I'm gonna be looking to the side because she asked some questions up here and I'm not gonna remember without looking. But first, just to introduce myself again, my name is Ada Harper. It's Ada Michelle, you know. I am 26 years old. Trying to introduce myself. I'm a mother of 2 handsome boys. You might hear them in the background because they got to follow me for some reason. And I am a wifey. I'm a wife. But yeah, so I have been with my girl Kenya for, what is this, year 2? I think it's year 2. But anyway, I'm a part of her rebuilders community that she started 20 days ago, technically. 20 days ago, because this is day 20, technically. And so that's that. So I'm making this video as one of my testimony videos, but also I'm gonna use this video for my platform as well, because you just like everything aligns. But okay, so I introduced myself. Okay, so one of the questions was, why did I join? Well, first off, before she even created this community, I was already in the process of rebuilding myself physically, mentally, spiritually, all of the above. But I was also in the process of rebranding my channel. I have a YouTube channel. And so I was in the process of rebuilding Ada. Because I felt like if I'm going to rebrand my channel and me, I have to rebrand. Yeah, I have to rebrand it all at once. Not saying that it works that fast, but in the process of just rebuilding it all together. And honestly, Kenya been my go-to person. Kenya actually helped me to have more confidence and like just starting to make my content, do certain things. And I will say that since the first 10 days, it has been helping me to remain consistent and disciplined, because I'm not by myself. So like, if you're doing something by yourself, sometimes you can be consistent for a few days, but then after a while, sometimes it could turn into like, oh, okay, I'm over it. But when you see more people doing it and you see the difference, that the growth in them, it's like, oh, okay, cool, let me continue. So I had to take a pause there. But while joining the community, when I joined it, it was a perfect time, like I said, because I was rebuilding myself and etc. So we are on the second set of 10 days. Hold on. Stop, baby. We're on the second set of 10 days. The first 10 days, I feel like it was like really like the start, like, okay, are you ready for this? You know what I mean? Whereas the second 2 is like, it's bringing more consistency, more discipline, more, inner work and outer work as well. It says, what has God been teaching you? So I can honestly say that for me, God has been teaching me about leadership, how it starts within myself. Anybody can say that you are called to be this, or anybody can say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But it starts within. It starts with you. And then, hold on, y'all, because consistency matters, discipline matters. And one big thing that I can say is, God has been teaching me to continue to plant seeds and continue to water them, feed them, give them everything that they need, because sorry, I'm stepping on something. Because a lot of people, they will start something and then they'll be like, oh, it's taking too long, so they'll stop. So it's like, if you go out and be like, you know what, I want a garden, I want this pretty flower, you have to water it. You got to think about it. These flowers out here that's growing don't just grow just because. They don't grow just because. And y'all can be like, oh, well, no. You got to think about it. God made wood. So when he made the trees and he made the flowers and etc., he made sure that they were going to be able to continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? So you are in control of how you grow. God is the main source, but you are in control of how you grow. And then trusting God's timing, and growth is an everyday thing. It's not okay, I watered me enough, I'm good. No. Growth is an everyday thing. So, but also, another thing that I will say is that when I said leadership starts with me, I say that because I consider him like, oh, I want to make a video today. I want to tell them this, that, and the third. But I have to pour into me first, because I can pour into other people. But if I'm not pouring into me, that's giving hypocrite. That's giving, are you even listening to yourself? So, and some other things that I can say as well is, so one thing about these 10 days that we have been in is that Ken asked me to lead the Bible study portion, because I was always in Bible plans and I was always making sure everybody, stay committed to him. But then she told me it was time for me to actually, sorry y'all, my baby. But she told me to actually, lead the Bible study, and I was honored because she was asking me in the process of me rebuilding and rebranding. So I did that. And so we have been reading Philippians and just dissecting each chapter and being able to dissect it and gain something from it and to take with you. And, at the end, I always have, no, you can't take it in the house. Having, everyone to, journal certain things, but also we'll have like a check-in in the end. And if you are comfortable enough to just tap in and share, but if not, that's okay. One day maybe you will. But to everyone out there, read Philippians. It's a good one. And just a lot of people have anxiety. Choose peace. What is it? I can't remember, but this is like one of my favorite verses. I think it's 1 Peter 5:7, but I could be wrong. But I used to have very, very bad anxiety. And when I seen it, I used to always tell myself, cast down all anxiety unto him, for he cares for me. And I feel fine. But, and some other things that God been teaching me is to keep pressing forward, to keep going. And obedience is key. Like, hold on. But I will say that God has really been teaching me and showing me a lot within these 20 days with Kenya's community and just within myself. And every Bible study that I did make, I didn't know what I was going to say. I didn't know what I was going to say. I talked to God first. I prayed about it because I didn't take this opportunity lightly. I didn't take it for granted. I took it serious. Because, hey, But okay, the next one is my biggest breakthrough. I got a few. So one of my biggest breakthroughs was I don't have to be perfect. I'm an organized, feeling like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go to school this day and I'm gonna pick up the boys, I'm gonna do this, like everything gotta be perfect. That's how I feel about it. Or I'm gonna make content this day, or I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. But I had to realize, Shelly, you don't have to be perfect. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Or I'm like, oh, my hair's messed up this day, or this, that, and third. I don't have to be perfect. Like, if it's meant to happen or it's meant to be said, do it, say it, doesn't have to be picture perfect. So I had to learn that. That was like one of my biggest breakthroughs, and just learning how to stay faithful through it all. Trusting him. And this is with every aspect of my life, truthfully and honestly, every aspect. And some other things is some breakthroughs that I can genuinely say that took place in these 10 days is I seen my own growth. I have felt my growth. I have seen my own growth. Like, I'm not a gym girl, but it was like some health things in my life did pop up and it scared me. And so my husband was like, oh, I don't have to mess with your diet, but let's work out, because that's one thing that he always did. And I began to take it seriously. Now, these past few weeks, I haven't, because it's been a lot. No excuses. Even if I don't go to the gym, I try to move my body as much as I can. So I have been in my friend Tiana's group as well, and she had us moving 10K steps. Even if I don't reach 10K steps, I'm proud of myself for just remaining consistent by moving my body. You know what I mean? And just building up these healthy, good habits that we all can benefit from, that I can benefit from. And another 2 more breakthroughs that I can generally talk about is me just showing up for me, showing up for these women in these communities, because I don't know who could be watching me and saying, dang, she gives me hope, you know. But just showing up despite anything that's going on. I showed up, I showed out. I put my best foot forward. I showed up for me. I want this growth, I want this change, so I showed up, you know what I mean? Because the women in the communities can show up and show up and show up, but if I don't do my part, what does that benefit me? You know what I mean? But I'm not in the business of quitting. I'm just in the business of showing up, trying. If I fall, cool. I know how to get back up. If I trip, I know how to get back up. So yeah. So I see my consistency. I see my discipline. I see my growth. I see everything. I see me and God. I see my confidence. Like, y'all, I'm making videos for y'all. I'm talking to y'all. And I see my confidence with God, because sometimes, you know, when you're young, you're like, oh, I don't want nobody judging me because I'm talking about God, da-da-da. But I don't care. Because one thing about it, when he cracked the sky open. And he's like, well, why were you acting ashamed? You know what? You're absolutely right. I'm not ashamed. You know, this is just who I am. I'm not perfect. I still do wrong things. I'm human. I'm not perfect. But I show up every day to work on me to become a better woman. A better daughter, a better wife, a better mother, just all of the above. Okay, and then it says, how have I changed? Honestly, I just kind of spoke on it. I'm more disciplined. I'm more consistent. I'm protecting my peace, y'all. Like I told y'all, if y'all see my YouTube, I have been protecting my peace by setting boundaries that I didn't think I was able to do. I'm showing up, like I said, I'm showing up for me, y'all. I'm becoming who God created me to be, you know? So, like I said, I've been working on my health. I don't want to say I did, but y'all, I completed my summer semester. It was a lot, but I completed it. I stuck to it. I didn't quit. I kept going. I'm back to my YouTube, my platforms. How have I changed? I just led a whole Bible study in the community for 10 days. Today is the last day. But yeah, and motherhood. I now have a 6-year-old that will be going to first grade. But I've been handling motherhood the best I can. We'll talk more about it. Yeah. And then, but before I end this, I will generally say, if you're thinking about joining in to this type of community, go for it. You do not have to feel like you got to be perfect. You don't have to feel like, oh, well, I missed a day. What I need to do from there. Take it at your own pace. Me, Kenya, all of our sisters in there, we are all here with you. Ain't nobody judging nobody. You could say this and a third. Nobody's judging you. Nobody's perfect. You know, we are all our own flowers. We are all different. You know, so don't ever feel like, oh, well, I don't know about that, this, that, and the third. Tap in. If you're truly ready to rebuild and grow, tap in. And I'm outside, so I keep looking around. But don't keep waiting until you say, "Oh, I'm not ready yet," because when, like I said, when Jesus come back, you can't keep saying it. You know what I mean? And there's no perfect time to now. You know, and yeah, you just honestly, for stuff like this, you just gotta show up for yourself. Honestly and truly, just show up for you, and you'll be alright. And then, hold on. At the end of the day, my encouragement to everyone would be to keep watering yourself, to keep feeding yourself, to keep growing, to keep showing up. Like I said, just keep going. That's it. That's all. Just keep going. And it's okay to pause. It's okay to start over. Just don't quit. Don't give up. And just because you have to take a step back or because you have to start over, that doesn't mean that you failed. But never let the word can't or quit come out of your mouth. Don't even allow that to be an option. And don't make excuses for yourself. Oh, I'm going to the gym Monday. Oh, I didn't make it to the gym. No, we're not going for that. You don't have to go to the gym. You can walk around the neighborhood. You can do YouTube workouts. Like, oh, I didn't get a chance to get into the Bible study. Okay, pick up your Bible or pray. Do whatever you have to do. It's just spend intentional time with God. Like, that's it. That's all. Like, never let an excuse come out your mouth. And then, as I said before, this community is something that I would encourage many people, many women to tap into. And today was my graduation day, and I can honestly God say, congratulations, Ada. Congratulations to all the beautiful women that are a part of this community. And congratulations to anybody that's thinking about joining. Congratulations to Kenya. Congratulations to the future. Congratulations to growth. Even if you ain't a part of this community, but you've been tapping in, you've been working on yourself, congratulations to you. Be proud of you. Keep showing up. And if this is your reminder, or this is what you needed to hear today, congratulations, like I said. I'm proud of you. I'm rooting for you. I love you. Let's keep showing up. Let's keep growing. We got this. And again, do not forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe.